I got a chance.
Opportunity, promotion, blah, blah. You know, those are just words.
All I have to offer is words. Just words.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
And what's going on, my beautiful peoples? Every week is super exciting. I look forward to Saturdays all the time just to share a whole hour to talk to people that I love. And I think it's all the much more beautiful that I can do that with you guys.
It's amazing.
So I just want to share that with you because I love y'all.
Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you.
Baby.
My name is Ron Kane. Welcome to Just Words Nobody Cares. Before we get started, let me introduce, if you didn't know, you should know, my brother Dre Drizzo.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh,
my
nice.
brothers and sisters. Happy to be here. Another Saturday. Happy to be here.
Yo, I told you I was going to ask you every week, what are your new mantras for the week?
My new mantras. So my new
Because
mantras.
last week you dropped a shit ton of new mantras on me. All the fucking white TikTok influencers that you follow.
Oh, wait,
Motherfuckers gotta be going
what?
crazy. They gotta be going crazy, bro. They gotta be going crazy.
Give us
They gotta
one.
be going
Give us
crazy.
one.
So this week, what these white niggas trying to tell me?
So now I am manifesting shit. You know what I'm saying? So they told me the more you think about it, the more the reality it comes. So, you know, I'm just thinking of random shit now. So my mantra of the week was success. Successful.
I love that.
20 minutes
I
of
love
that shit.
So you just wake up and
I just wake up and say I'm successful, bro. I walk out
That's
the door
it.
feeling fucking successful, bro.
That's it. That's it.
Until I hit the train. And it's like, God damn. Shit is packed this morning, man. This shit got me going crazy.
and
but,
the thing
you
is
know.
that it's the train in the Bronx.
There's a train in the Bronx, man. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to I love y'all, man. Shout out to the Bronx.
And as always, the lovely, the wonderful Lady H on deck. How are you doing, my love?
I'm great. I'm excited for our Christmas holiday walk through the city tonight. So,
yes.
Yeah. We're
Oh.
gonna
We're just
enjoy
gonna
the city lights.
Literally,
Christmas.
you know, we're in the capital of the world. We're in the island of Manhattan.
Yes.
Contrary to popular belief and what I've been told today, I'm in the brim of the Bronx or whatever.
Pre-Bronx.
I'm not in the fucking Bronx, goddammit. I am in Washington Heights on the island of Manhattan.
Shout out to the Bronx. Wait, where y'all starting at and ending up at?
We started in Union Square to do like the little Union Square holiday market and
This
end
is-
up in Rockefeller Center.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And what I wanted to do this year was include pit stops of where they filmed the movie Elf.
Oh, did you find those?
And I got to do that as soon as we wrap
Okay.
up.
Nice.
And that'll be my shit. Google. And today, super hyped and excited to have this wonderful special guest on deck. A brother that I will share not only on the few times on the personal level that I deem and believe to be wonderful, but this man, if you ever seen him perform live on stage, there's a whole different fucking level of energy and presence that this dude brings to the table. Like, there are people in the indie market that one can just show love and support and be like, their music's alright. Nah, your music's fire. But the level of performance that this brother brings to the table, like, you see motherfuckers rap. Nah, this man not only raps, he's an acrobatic artist.
Yeah, you was telling me cartwheels and all.
Man doing backflips.
Yeah.
You fucking he doesn't only just stay on the stage, he gets in the motherfucking crowd.
Oh,
If
wow.
he doesn't see you, if you don't know his lyrics, he fucking makes sure you learn some that night. We got today on deck my brother, my main man, Frank Knight.
Yo, what's up? That was great.
Just wanted to give you the last
I
little bit of
appreciate. I appreciate that.
Nah, dude, I a newfound appreciation towards the performing arts when it comes to lyrical artists, because there's a whole nother game of where you can just drop lyrics and drop bars and be like, I'll fucking shoot you, kill you, bomb you, blah. That's why all these motherfuckers that drop lyrics always we rap the same shit. But now, you drop the lyrics that are fire, but then you fucking are literally performing for an audience. Like, it could be like a whole show of other people, and it'll be like an acoustic set because my man does like these SoFar Sounds and events and all that stuff. So it'll be like these little white duet couples that be like, yeah, you know, they play the little cup music and shit.
Yeah, my man's like, nah, we turned this motherfucker up. Nah, we're not doing that. We turned this motherfucker up.
And so everybody's like sitting on the floor, man, tranquilito and shit, like, man, calladito, you know, it's all, and they're sipping their wine and a lot of blonde hairs in the room. And it's mad chill. And then out of nowhere, Frank comes and goes, all right, yo, we're about to turn this shit up. Can I get a year? And
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm like, let's see where these people are from in this room.
I asked him that too.
Oh, yeah.
I
You know where
asked
they're
him-
from?
Yeah, like when I did like the SoFar shows, especially in New York, because there's like I do like a segue for the song I got called New York Summer, and I would say like I'll be like, yo, well, how many of y'all from New York? And then you'll see like very minimal hands go, and I will always say, well, gentrification is winning. So then to make them feel, who's been here for 6 months? And then some hands go up, who's been here for just a day? Everybody here. It's just like, yeah, it's like, so far knows how to get like the gentrifiers out. So. I got a fun story too that just recently
please share.
happened.
Please.
So I did a SoFar in Philly this past Friday, which was December 3rd, I believe. December 2nd, I think. Yeah, December 2nd, because Saturday was the 3rd. And it was dope. It was cool. This is like, I performed at this spot before in Philly for SoFar, and, you know, everybody showed love once again. I stayed. One of my homegirls from Philly, she came out, and then I was chilling with even some of the people who were in the audience, and then even the staff at the it's called Myers Brewery, and so they was like, oh my god, yo, you could really rap, like I'm tired of this trash, like, yo, you made me feel like there's hope, and other people, and I'm grateful for hearing that, and then so like, and I'm buying drinks and like supporting the establishment and whatnot, so like, you know, and the dude who worked there, he was pretty cool. I stayed, and then I go back to New York, and you know, I'm just thinking everything is all cool, fine, and dandy, and then like 2 or 3 days ago, I get an email, and it was from SoFar, and it was like, yo, thank you for always like rocking with us and performing, like, you're amazing. We just got some things that, just a little feedback that we heard, and I was like,
Oh, no, shit.
I was like,
Anytime you get an email with that voice, that you know,
Right?
it immediately comes to
oh,
mind.
fuck.
You know when you get the sir, sir,
Yes,
and you
yes.
get that second sir, you're like, oh shit, things about
I
to
know.
get real.
And if
It's
they're
like,
like,
about to go down.
let's hop on the phone to talk more, and you're like,
so, and I was like, and I caught it like as immediately as it came in. I was reading it, and pardon me. So then I'm reading it, and it was like somebody who was, I guess, in the audience, like they were triggered.
oh, okay.
Trigger shit.
Vocabulary.
Powerful word.
Triggered at the fact that I said the word,
The word.
which is a name, Kanye.
Oh my God.
No fucking way.
What?
But one of your songs has Kanye
This is a song I wrote in 2012. I released it in 2013. This is a song I made about. There was I had a mentor in my building. And like he always like motivated me, pushed me, and he was murdered. And then at the same time, during this time, my cousin was sentenced to 23 years of prison.
Oh wow.
I was like,
Ah damn, what the fuck you do?
like, I'm
Oh shit.
moving. I'm moving out of like street things and trying to do 9-to-5 stuff and just not feeling happy with my life. And this was the first time I was able to experience my artistry to like free me and and give me like, you know, that clarity. And so I made this song in again 2012. I wrote it, but 2013 I released it. And the lyric portion is ghetto city life showed me how the poor can weather, like how one man's trash is another man's treasure. Kanye and Khalifa showed me they women meanings, like how one man's bird is another man's phoenix. That's
Damn.
Wow.
All they got from that was Kanye. That's all they got from that.
And they
that's the bar.
zeroed in on that.
That's
Like
the,
Kanye, triggered.
Yeah. No way.
I feel like you might need like a warning for this episode. Be like, if
Yeah.
you
yeah.
And the email said it was like, Kanye has said a lot of anti-Semitic things, so you might want to like refrain. We don't want to limit artist expression, but
Well, we are.
because of this like thing. And she was like, and if you would like to jump on a call, we could do that.
Oh shit, the
My
call.
The fucking call.
I respond with the lyric, and I was like, I find this kind of like offensive because of the fact that, I break down the meaning of this song, and I was like, these are the exact lyrics, right? And I was like, you can call me now. Like, so,
Like I just
in your court.
I'll spit the lyrics at you.
Yeah.
it was like, you can call me now. Like, because I'm glad we spoke the next day because I wasn't in the state to like.
motherfucker was heated.
Because I was like,
Let this bitch call me right now so she can hear my shit.
because the thing that really got me annoyed was the fact that like you just gonna ask me to stop
Yes,
doing the
right,
song and you
without
didn't ask-
context or
exactly,
anything.
and it's like you just took this person's like side and you
Oh, yeah.
you weren't even at the
100%.
show.
Absolutely.
So like you weren't even at the
Oh, they were even at the show.
No,
Wow.
that was just the staff. Like,
Shit.
and they just got an email.
Oh,
Like, oh my
wow.
God, like he can never do this again. And I was like, so I spoke to her the next day, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just let her speak first, and if I don't hear what I need to hear, this conversation is gonna go different. And to her credit, everything that I had a complaint, she was like, yo, I'm so glad you sent that email, and I'm really sorry that I just even jumped the gun and assumed and like
that's what's up.
so like the fact that she was like, you know what, it just sounds like somebody was just overly sensitive
Yeah,
and they didn't
yes.
really pay attention.
Thank you.
So the fact that she said that, I was like, all right, we cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that was it.
Well, thank God that
Yeah.
she was
Shout
very
out to
aware.
the people that know how to respond back.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I feel like that shit could have gone so sideways.
Yeah.
Unnecessarily sideways.
Exactly. Because
But yo, the people that got the motherfucking time to even send that complaint.
Absolutely.
Those
Was you the only performer there?
it's always three,
There's always three.
but I'm the only rapper.
But he's usually the only.
and of
Sea of blondes. Sea of blondes.
But no, I guess-
Copy.
I've been on shows with other melanated people.
This is the first time you. This is the first time you get a feedback like that from that
It's the
song.
first time I've like
Since the Kanye thing.
exactly. Well, since the Kanye thing, I guess because this was like probably like 2 days after the Alex
Kanye
Jones.
so high again.
Oh,
Everybody fucking.
fuck. After
It was-
the Alex
It
Jones
was like 2
interview,
days after the
shit.
Alex Jones. show.
Everybody fucking hot out
But
there.
I'm like, yo, you can't say the man name. Like, it's
Come
like
on,
that's
now,
crazy,
like,
bro.
Come
Like,
on, now y'all wildin'. Now y'all wildin'.
it's like,
Yeah. Oh,
And that's just like-
okay.
I need to get Kanye on this show.
All right. No one else will take him.
So you
Yeah.
still
But we
moving
might get
forward with
blacklisted.
that's,
Damn,
It's just words. Nobody
crazy.
cares. We already.
no,
on
they
that
do
level.
care.
Yeah, they do care, man. Yeah, they do care. Don't get it twisted.
Trigger.
I
now.
thought sticks and stones, may break
that
bones
shit's
and
over
words
with.
and
That
never
shit's
harm me.
over with.
Clearly,
That's not the
words.
culture today.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, it's not. It's not at all.
Yo, man, said other melanated people.
That's
still on that
crazy. That's insane.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
that's insane.
It's wild being in those settings. Even in I think more so now than ever, especially as an artist, where you think, oh, there's freedom of expression and all that kind of
Yeah, it's
stuff.
over.
Yo, motherfuckers just want to put
It's
you on
over.
check any chance they can get.
It's over.
And it's like, huh?
Yeah.
So we really don't care about us again. I'm just like,
It's over for that shit. Yep.
I will share this story with you that I maybe have not previewed you to it, but when we were at NoHo, I always made it one of my personal missions to make sure that I created a space where people can, especially people of color, that can come into my space and have an elevated experience for their artistry, for their performances and all that kind of stuff, just like to make it like more welcoming, right?
Yeah.
And yo, so that building that we were at had a lot of people that I would nice way to say that have other interests at heart. that don't necessarily are not looking forward or are all about
They're not looking forward.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming again.
Are not, you know, it's not in their interest to have a large gathering of people that do not look like them in their space.
Yeah.
And so weekly, I would make sure I have that, right?
This is great.
And so, needless to say, that your context, your music, and I would say your core community, right, of people represent stuff that scares those people. And so, you know, I live up here now that you know where I'm at, and this shit is what it is, and things are what they are, right?
Yeah.
And yo, like, not that none of these people, like, yo, they fashion forward and all that, but the amount of complaints I would get from oh my God, you know, who are letting all these and you know, they would want to say thugs and shit like that into our building.
These sketchy characters.
Yeah, and then they start like using all the other coded language. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Yeah.
And so the front desk people would, you know, of course, because they're front desk people, they're either Latino or black, right? Like, so, and they would be like, you know, and we would talk. And so they'd be like, yo, my man, you know, just so you know, they're complaining about the people you're inviting to the space. And I'm like, huh? And so that coincided with like literally your event happening, and my man threw a fucking event where I kid you not, like, yo, you brought out a nice crowd, like it was popping, right? But our fashion forward apparel can be described as intimidating to a certain other group of people. And yo, like your crowd, like they drip, like they deck out. And my man was there, and as I mentioned, he is very animated performer. And I kid you not, what is it that you call? What is it when you do the fucking little
kip up?
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yo, so it's like the shit that you lay back.
Shawn Michaels, you ever
Oh,
seen that?
Gotcha.
And I'm like, and yo, and you got the whole room fucking going crazy, and everybody. The song I think is called "I Know," or that's the only part I know. My bad.
But that's what it's called, so you know.
And so you got a whole room of people say, I know. And he's there, he's fucking sweating and going the fuck off. And I purposefully fucking made sure to like record that part, like, yo, everything. And the fucking building called the cops on me.
What?
Oh shit.
And they're like, yeah, we got a complaint, blah, blah.
They called the cops from that event?
Yeah,
That's wild.
And then I go and I speak to them, and they're like, yo, we got a complaint that there's people in hallways or whatever. And I was like, nah, they're not in hallways. And I show them the video. I'm like, nah, because they're all right there with me. Like, everybody's with me, and there's no problem. If there is an issue, like, let me know. But what are the complaints? They're like, actually, we don't know. They just told us to come and
So let them know I know.
Shit, there's like a real emergency somewhere
like,
else
there's real
in the
shit
area.
happening, like,
but
in the world.
they show up and they don't even know what they're
And
showing
they're
up
like,
for.
we don't know. We just came to. They called us to come and investigate. And I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
investigate what?
Yeah, investigate the people that we have in this apartment.
And I was like, please go ahead and tell me
Say
exactly
it.
what
Yeah.
you're looking forward to investigating.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we just see that y'all just doing your thing. And I'm like,
Exactly.
yeah. And yo, all that to share with you, that I can only imagine when you do go to these SoFar events, and it's nothing but a certain demographic of people, and you come and you bring a big presence and energy, you know, for them to be triggered is something that I would expect.
I would just say that was the first time, at least it was brought to my attention. For what I will give a credit to the SoFar audience and crowd, like, they're normally receptive.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Like, but I will say, I do know my energy at times is a lot more than for some of those people, because they've never been to like rap shows or hip hop shows. Like they
haven't been exposed
legit,
to that.
yeah, exactly. Like, like we'll have like cool call and response moments, but they don't also, you know, especially the way I perform at times where like I'll single out certain people in the crowd, like, and the whole goal for that, what I learned in performance etiquette, is like that makes that moment more special for that person, right? So they can leave away with something and just be like, yo, this motherfucker, all of this, So like I do that often, But there's sometimes when I do it to certain people, like I see them get uncomfortable, and it's kind of wrong for me. Maybe like I like to fuck with people, so then like I just go, and then like, but like, I don't beat a dead horse. Like it was one guy, he was what you call it? Like I was everybody else was singing the lyrics and calling response, and I was like, yo, say it. And I was like,
I'm gonna stay on
Not-
him.
yeah, exactly. That's what happened.
He's my target of the
Line
night.
dry.
I was like, yo, you can't say it. And he's like, and it's like, he's like, I don't speak English. I was like, but you understood that.
It's one word.
It's like,
I understood everything you just said, but I don't speak the language.
and I was like, all right, motherfucker, you understand that? And he was like, yeah, you got it. And I was like, oh yeah, I ain't fucking with you anymore.
Like when you're performing, are you processing the room like at all, or are you just doing your thing?
It's a combination of both. Like I do, like I don't often like if I rehearse something, it's a new song, and it's really like more so rehearsing the lyrics and whatnot. Like I don't rehearse like certain things like just are gonna continue to happen. Like I know like people will know it's gonna be like the front flip, and it's gonna be the
front. I forgot he does a front flip.
It's more of a somersault. Like let me know, like, it's more of a somersault.
Front flip sounds better.
Yeah, front flip sounds better. Because everybody he be backflip. I do not backflip. Like somersault, I keep up. Like I jump high. That's it. Like let me learn the backflip, and I'll be hyped to do that. But yeah, I do those type of things. Like it just works with the song, so it just became a part of like the natural choreo for it. Like when the first time I did it, I was like, ha, I like that, and they did too. I'm gonna keep doing that. But yeah, like when it comes to just performing around the room, I just go what I feel like in that moment. But I do look at everybody else and try to see how people are receiving it. So like if
My bad. Give
No,
me
you
1
good.
second because I just realized. No,
oh, it just did this.
Oh shit.
It looked like the NWO was coming. World order.
Can I clap?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, that was a poor clap. Redo. Okay.
All right, my bad. And we're back. Technical difficulty interruption. Just want to make sure we're all okay. Cool. As you were sharing,
Yeah, so when it comes to the performance aspect, like I do look at the crowd, and if I don't see them receiving it in a way that I find satisfactory, then I just do other maneuvers. And
Turn it up.
Exactly. And it's not like, hey, I'm the dancing guy. Like, it's just like, it's like I just engage more personable, and I think that's what happens. Like, yeah, for me, and that's how I've always performed. I think as I've gotten older and as I got more experience, I learned how to control the energy of the room even more better.
That's a pretty great skill to have.
Thank you.
Yeah.
that is an impressive skill.
Yeah, very impressive.
You say I could control a whole group of people.
Nice. It's cool. It's very cool. That's a
Everybody, empty your
superpower.
pockets now for the culture.
Do you stretch or warm up before a show?
Yo.
You know what's so funny? Now that I just turned 32.
Wow, so young.
Wow, that makes me feel great.
So
These shows, bro, like I don't feel like that no more. Like, because especially when I throw shows, like I just be seeing like them like younger and younger, and I'm like, what? And now my nephews, they're like in the music scene, doing their thing, and like they're like 16, 17, and I'm like,
I guess when you put it in that perspective,
yeah, exactly.
that kind
No,
of
the
just
kids-
Everybody got a tear,
Yeah.
so it's cool to hear that. But like, and I remember like just being around the OGs, like, and they'd be like, "Yo, you dope!" Like you like. So when I was in my early 20s doing this stuff, and then I always used to appreciate that, and I was just like, "Nah, I just been good for a long time." So now it just feels like they'd be like, "Oh, you seasoned?" Nah, I just been good for a long time. I was just like, but now like, yo, that 30 thing is real. Like, so, but like, I never used to get up and stretch. My metabolism was faster, so now I'm getting like a bodega gut. So now I'm like, I got, because my workout used to be just
I didn't even
performing.
need to work out. Fuck that noise.
It was just performing. I would perform every day, and
Now
it
you
was,
icing your knees in backstage
Yo,
after the
like,
show. After the show, you be like, God damn, I
start switching my setup now. My songs are smoother now, so I don't gotta jump around as much.
These motherfucking love songs are about to kick into high gear.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, when I'm alone in my room, sometimes it's
only right. It's only right. I'm tired, man. I'm fucking tired, man. That is hilarious.
Money said a bodega gut.
That is hilarious.
Do you wear wife beaters?
Yeah. So here's the
People can be triggered by that. By the way.
Oh, wait, we don't say wife beater?
You better be careful with your
A-tank.
words, you hear me?
what A-tank?
A-tank.
What is
They're
that, like
A-tanks.
gender neutral, like tank
Yes,
tops?
Definitely is.
yes, correct.
A-tank.
Yes,
It's AT.
A-tank.
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 Yeah.
So what does the A stand for?
Nah, I think it
I
looks like an
forgot.
A.
Asexual.
Oh, like
Hey, pass me my asexual top.
I have to be careful to use it. I'm a costume designer, and so I work with a lot of white people, so I have to be very careful. Like, we don't use wife beater anymore.
That's
We're like, pass me that
I mean, I
A-tank over
can get
there.
that. Like,
Yeah.
it was just like wife beater. Like, that makes sense. It's just bad.
trigger,
And it
trigger.
just became,
Yeah.
it's so normal. Like,
I think as a kid, I never processed the actual
No one
meaning.
did.
Like, it's
No,
what
it's just
is
a
that?
wife
It's just a
beater.
wife beater.
but you know what it is? The only people you ever think of is white people and wife beaters beating their wife.
Correct.
Like, you don't think of like,
Why would you grab
don't
a
think of
tank
black and
top
brown.
to beat your wife? That's what I never
It's
got.
like,
Like, do you hit her with the
Sarah,
alpaca? You hit her,
Give me my shirt. I'm about to whoop your
my tank
ass.
top, man. About to whoop you.
It's like a uniform.
Is it with the whole pack of three? Or
Yeah,
it's like,
it's
The whole pack of
like,
three.
it's crazy. Like,
It
I
was
never
like-
got it. Like, I never
It
got
was
it.
like a Avengers of wife beaters. Like, just like everybody got a
I
uniform.
never got it. Why that shit even stuck to
Yeah, bro.
And I used to call it white beaters when I was younger. So like I just thought it was that.
white beater.
A white
like,
beater.
like,
Interesting.
you know, that's what I thought it was. 'Cause
Motherfuckers is wearing these shits while they just beating up people.
I don't get
But
it.
meanwhile, in my head, the whole time I'm like, every time I see a fucking Latino or Dominican with them
my
shits,
God.
I'm like, them niggas ain't doing nothing.
Fulfilling the stereotype. There you go.
Get it out in a fucking shirt,
You
bro.
and your bodega
so
guy.
you call it a lazy tank? Like,
Lazy tank.
Like, beating your wife would be a far
Yeah,
stretch.
that's-
That would include you doing
that's
something.
work.
That was a weird.
That's
That was a
because they hit
weird.
30 though, so you know that requires.
Yeah, that was a weird.
You hit 30, you hit your wife.
Or wouldn't it be less because you get more tired, more physical
Nah,
energy you exert?
it's the bitterness.
Ah,
the
yes,
bitterness. All
yes.
you got
That
is
you
like
lost your youth.
yeah, exactly. You lost your youth, and you just pick on the nearest thing. to you,
Nearest
like-
thing,
I got stuck with you, bitch. Get over here.
And she still got options, so like you just get, you just beat her a little to keep her.
man.
Trigger warning all over this
The whole
episode.
episode is
Yeah.
Facts.
Kanye.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's just words.
Just,
Did anybody inspire you to perform like that on stage, or just one performance you was like, this shit is fucking cool doing this shit like this?
I just came up with it myself.
Yeah, so
I woke up one day, I was like, I'm great.
you do the mantras.
so I'm doing the mantras. I
Yeah.
was 3 flips in that motherfucker.
And they told me I was toxic. Nah, it's mantras, baby. It's mantras. It's mantras, baby.
Intention, setting intention.
Literally.
So like you saw somebody perform when you was younger, or you was just like, I'm just gonna turn this shit up as soon as I hit the stage. Like,
It was a process to get there, right? So, the very first performance I had was at end of the week at the Pyramid Club, which was on Avenue A, 101 Avenue A, and they used to do like the longest open mic series in New York City. Shout out to EO Dub.
I remember end of the week.
Yeah,
That stopped or
Like-
end of the week is end of week WEAK.
yeah.
So it's like
Process of elimination.
And it would happen every Sunday,
Yeah.
so it was like,
And so like if
Nice
niggas
time,
was
nice
trash, you were no longer allowed to come
Weak.
back.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, you're weak. So it's all
Yeah,
about like
yeah.
eliminating.
Get the fuck
so it's
outta here,
ending
what?
of,
Cool.
like end
of
end
the week.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
and
So
it
it's
was
not like
keeping
end
the
of
culture.
someone else.
But they also were a place for people to get better.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say that, like, my first performance there, like, I went. I was nervous as hell, and I did it. And like I was just like, I thought it was like bad, but like people came up to me and was like, "Yo, you're really a natural at this." And then when I started linking up with DJ J Ronan and Sav Kills, I would do hype man work for Sav, and I would study and just learn moving on stage. But it would be times we would have rehearsals, and one of Sav's like good friends, who I consider my performance mentor, this dude Creature. So Creature, he's an amazing rapper, but he has an amazing punk rock band called Rebelmatic. Really? They're dope as hell, and they constantly tour like to this day. Like they do Afro punk all the time and whatnot.
That's cool.
And Creature, he used to be at the rehearsals, and he would just give like pointers and tips. Like, all right, yo, you guys should like be more in sync and move like this. And then I was like, all right, cool. I took the hype man, advice, and was like, all right. And then I remember going to like Creature's like Rebelmatic concerts, and this was like me being exposed to the punk rock scene. And I never even knew like they were like black rock. It was like I didn't know there was like Latin, like bands like when you thought rock.
When somebody outside of Carlos Santana uses the guitar.
It's like crazy.
Mythical creatures.
Never heard of it.
But that's like, and it's just crazy, right? Because it's just the environments we come from, like at times we're just so limited with what we're exposed to, and just the people too, because to be different, you often get shunned at, like for liking other things. Because I used to have homies in my hood that, not my hood, but like in school that I was cool with, and they would be listening to like metal and things of that sort. And you're like, you black, you shouldn't be listening to that.
Like you're that one black dude that chills with all the Asian kids.
The one into anime. No,
Weird.
What's wrong with you? Like, right?
Talking white.
And it's really just because you got like proper etiquette.
Like, how does that make me white?
Exactly.
You gotta sound like us.
Yeah. Like, so this, like, but seeing Creature but knowing Creature also rapped, and he was like, he's cool as hell. Like, and then I got to see more of this side of the arts, and seeing how our people also just like, we're the foundation of like all of like this great shit. So I'm watching, and then seeing how he performed, I was like, yo, that's what I want to do with rap. Like I want to like be that influential and be that high energy. So I would watch and see how he would engage in crowd, and I was like, I need to put my spin on it, because I don't want to seem like, yo, I'm jacking, because hip hop, we don't at least before the rule was don't bite, right? Like now it's like
now it's whatever.
Yeah, everything is just reference.
They don't even just bite, they swallow it low.
Fucking guzzlers.
It's like they digest him. But that's really wild. So I always credit Creature, like, and then I would watch other performers. But like, as far as anybody that's ever been an inspiration to me, I've met them in person. Like I can say, like, I admire somebody's work. Like if I'm talking about like a Nas, Kendrick, J. Cole, Jay-Z, like Biggie, 50 Cent, like I can say, yo, I admire like that stuff, but I can't really call you an inspiration unless I know you is how I feel, because you could be a horrible human being and like you just know how to play politics and just look good in camera.
Right,
and not to say that these people are such, but it's just like I haven't met them to
Look at you just covering all the grounds. What fucking political class did you take? He's like, hey, I'm not speaking ill of them. I'm just using them as a fine example.
That's hilarious. That's funny. You know what it is? I would say it's more so with women. It's the reason because
we don't use the term wife beater. No,
boom, zoom, straight to the moon, Alice. Like, or was it bang zoom? I ain't. But no, the reason I say is women is just because I remember just being so frustrated, like, and trying to explain certain things to women, and it would just be so annoying. I was like, all right, I need to be as clear and concise as possible to where women can't just like, and it would be like more so like the romantic interest. So I'm not just gonna put this on every single woman in the world. Like it was just like
dumb bitches.
It was like, that's hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's and it's just not necessarily dumb.
Not necessarily dumb.
But like,
Not all there. Not all there.
Tell me more.
Not all there. Not all there.
Go on.
Because you would hear like all the time, they'd be like, "Yo, you know, women know how to communicate better because like they're more in tune with their emotions, and they're like men are like logic." I just really throw all that shit out the window. I was like, it's just people. Like I just think certain people are just horrible communicators. Like, and that's really what it comes. I don't feel like you need to attribute that to a gender, or whatnot. So
That's true. That's very true.
Because I've met dudes like there's dudes who are like horrible communicators, but I would say just having those certain conversations and trying to get my point across is where I think I got better at being like more precise and concise with what I'm trying to say. Still, not everybody gets it, and
But that's not on you.
exactly. Like, it's like
I'm talking about you, Ashley.
it's hilarious. 'Cause especially, that's funny. Especially in this text era, where people read in their own voice, and like it taught me to put like little like safety nets inside of the words that I type.
Disclaimer.
Like, yo,
Oh my god.
I hope you read this with no malice intent, and this is not me being sarcastic in any way,
Right,
shape, or
right.
form.
Hey,
You have to.
I'm not being sarcastic on top of this. I am being genuine as serious as I can be.
Exactly.
Yes.
So like if I'm putting that, and then like I'll throw that in there somewhere else as well. So like if you continue to read, like, and then it's just like boom, and then somebody will still find a way to get offended.
Yeah.
But I've seen statistically it's worked better for me, like when I would have conversations, even business wise, like to let certain people know, like, yo, this is where you went wrong, especially dealing with customer service, like people who buy tickets to events, or like and then just dealing with certain people who don't necessarily read things. Like, yo, fam, I'll tell you, like we throw fashion shows too, right? And we
What's the name of the event?
it's December Decadence. It's a photo shoot, content mixer, and designer showcase.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
So we're doing photo shoots on the spot. Like this is more so for like content creators, like to pop out and get like on-site photo shoots, like headshots, portfolios, and we for their portfolio. And I'm doing a live band performance, and there's like visual artists and vendors like all gonna be there.
Really cool.
So it's a big networking conglomerate that we put out.
Where?
In Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Fucking Brooklyn, man.
Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Thing is that it's so far. But yes,
Shout
you know
out
what?
to
You know
You're
what?
far.
Oh yeah,
That's
I mean, we were gonna do the photo shoot here anyways, so we.
Oh
can
yeah. You know what? We'll be there.
Shout out to
perfect.
We'll be
Brooklyn.
there.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll send you the info. So this is and we have like models, like, so we tend to work with aspiring models who are trying to get content so they can utilize it for their portfolio and pitch to like agencies and things of that sort.
Dope.
That's really cool.
Thank you. So this is where it
Like,
goes.
I'm out here trying to help these
Yeah,
motherfuckers,
right.
and they don't appreciate me.
They don't understand my motherfucking text, bro.
That's what I'm hearing.
No, that's not what I'm getting to.
I don't know if everybody else is hearing.
No, I'm getting to the part where people
I'm trying to put
don't
some
read.
niggas on, and y'all motherfuckers never wanna appreciate shit.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
It's where people don't read.
Yeah.
It was just recently, a few days ago. It was this one girl. She responded, and it's not to put it on women. Just like this could have happened with a guy too. Like I love women, so this one girl, she like completed the form, right? And the form has everything. Like you complete the form, and it's like, yo, if you agree to this, like, and then you upload your picture, and then we create a custom flyer for you. So you uploaded a picture. And so we created a custom flyer, and we were doing a promo, and then she responds. She was like, "Hey, take me off your flyer. Like I didn't consent to my picture being used."
Jesus Christ,
And-
that
That shit was all
escalated
caps,
quickly.
right? Shit was all caps. That's when they scream at
I don't
you.
know exactly.
That's what I learned the other day.
I think
All caps on the line. Yeah, they scream. When you see all caps, they screaming at you.
Oh,
That's for
you're
sure.
not excited. Okay, got it.
No.
Upset. Clear. All right.
She all caps.
No exclamation marks. She wasn't excited. She was mad.
It was not grammatically correct.
Oh, my
Oh wow.
So I'm reading it.
adds to that shit too.
Oh shit.
And
You
then
might
she-
want to work on your spell check.
And she was like, and then I don't understand how you just like snatched a picture from my page. Like,
Snatch.
my page.
Damn.
It's like
We're
you
using
gave it to
those
us.
words.
So, and I'm like,
And this was a flyer you was putting on, right?
to do the form, you have to upload your own picture.
Oh shit!
You have to upload your own picture.
There's a whole fucking form you just did.
With instructions, like I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
It says all of this.
And you mad at me after you
Jesus.
done did it,
Oh,
and,
no,
and you're
no,
telling
no.
me take that shit
That's
off.
horrible.
You're the one that followed through with this shit.
So that
You're like, how can I get clear?
Yeah.
yo, fam, I'm just like, I think I'm starting to get desensitized to a lot of the stupidity that I encounter with. But I'm like, so I'm messaging her, and I'm like, hey, you completed the form. No, I didn't. And then I
You
was like,
screenshot that.
I was like, all right, so does somebody else have access to your page, and they was able to click on the form and complete it?
And walk through the whole thing.
Upload a photo of your name, your right number, and your email, and all your information.
Yes, you upload your date of birth. You say your date of birth. You
Social
put,
security number.
Social everything?
I mean, I need to start putting that, and then be like, so they know all it is. Like, you really need to put that two-factor authentication on.
Fuck that.
Whole
Certificate and all.
two-factor authentication, whatever shit. And then on top of that, you need to put another checkbox that says, you did read all this shit, right?
Don't verbatim.
No, like literally just like that. You read all this shit, right? Because if you did not, go back and read this shit before you clicked send.
So I'm gonna just put, are you dumb? At the end.
Little checkbox there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So what was the problem?
So then, in her response, I was like, "You completed the form because we don't take pictures. Like, you have to upload your picture." And she responds, "Oh, I think I did it by accident."
How did you do it by
That's the
accident?
process.
How do you do like
take
20
time?
questions by accident? That's really what I wanted to say.
Process.
It's like,
And upload a picture.
Yes, by accident. Oh man, how is this happening?
Yeah, every question.
Oh, I accidentally put my date of birth, my phone number. Like, yo, I said no.
Yo, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother level.
That's a whole nother level of patience.
That's a whole nother level
Oh
of
my
dumb.
god.
I would like we were literally talking about yesterday.
That is a whole nother level of fucking
How
Jesus.
and yeah, it's wild how this conversation is coinciding with legitimately a conversation we were having yesterday. How I was sharing with lovely Lady H that I need to start working on how not to call people out on being unaware. This is
That's a nice way to put
That's
it.
the nice.
that's
That's the nice word to
But
use.
verbatim, what I said was, yo, if niggas is retarded, then they should know that they fucking retarded, and I need to call them
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I know it's
I don't
like
think we
trigger
can use
warning.
that word
Trigger
no more
warning.
either. I don't think we can use that word.
If niggas is beat, they ain't bleep niggas. Like, what did he say that was so bad? Kanye.
What was the word after bleep? Why would he bleep that? That was a good one.
Because people get me frustrated on a whole nother level, right? And I'm not scared to share with you that fortunately now I'm feeling a little bit more blessed to know that I am not dealing with that level of inept circumstances because wow.
Yo, no. Bro, I deal with it a lot.
Like if that happens, like yo,
It happens a lot.
It's-
And you sometimes you just gotta look at them and bring yourself back. Like they not there right now.
I was like, yo.
They're just not there. And
I was
sympathize with them.
All this
'cause,
is,
yo,
like, if you
some
want to
people
be a
don't click.
six-figure, seven-figure company, man, like, you're going to have to deal with this. It
Yeah.
sucks. Like, that's why you hire people.
Yeah.
So you don't have to
Deal
deal
with that situation.
Yeah.
It's true because some people just don't click like that, bro.
yo, bro,
And
no,
it's-
that's
it's
wild.
what it
man.
is.
20
Yeah.
questions and an upload button.
And you must have
and
accidentally
choose
done
the
it.
picture. And you gotta choose.
You gotta
picture.
choose
That
pick.
takes time.
Yo,
It's a
and
couple
that
months.
that's wild.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
bro.
you
No,
violated.
yo, bro.
I'm sorry.
I was like, it is what it is, bro. And I was just like, she was like, "Oh." Then she just responded, "I was doing a lot of forms, so I think I just did that one too."
So she was doing a job application, signing in for an apartment, and that form all at the same time.
Well, and the thing is this, man, like, more than likely, that headshot you got is some probably fucking stripper ass picture that you chose. And it's like, yo, man, this is the best picture you got too. And like, you chose with intent, right? And it's like, nah, fuck that. This was not no goddamn Max. I'm getting mad for you. And I don't even know if the picture was a bad one.
No, it was
Oh my god.
Look,
it wasn't a flyer picture, but it was a decent picture because it showed her like she did runway modeling. So it was a Getty Images like stock photo. So she don't even have access to like the real photos, but like she was in like a nice gown and whatnot. So it was a pretty decent picture, and I was able to finagle it for the flyer, but I'm just like, yo, bro, like, just say that is just crazy.
The question is she still coming to the event?
No.
bitch got uninvited.
You were not invited. Don't show up to that event.
Soon as she said, take my photo off, I deleted it.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I just,
Okay.
Like, I hit the nuclear option really quick. Like, yo, fam. I'm going to tell you another one that's just mad annoying. So we have vendors, right? And like, when vendors sign up, they pay for their vendor table for the right to sell. Like, it's just natural.
They got to pay for the fucking rent. The rent's paid.
Exactly, because you're gonna make money. That's just that's the nation. Even when you do a market, like especially like if you do Comic-Con, like they charge you probably like $1,000 for a table or something.
I think it's like $3,000 they charge you for that stuff. Because they have a wider network. Yeah, just have a little stand.
Yeah.
It's like they charge
A lot of
real
people
wild.
come out to that. Yeah.
Exactly, and which makes sense. Like you can, if you have the right hustle and you have the right products, you can flip that.
Yeah, facts.
Right, so we do what we do, right, and we have like some of these events are like extra 420 friendly. So we had a Halloween joint.
420 friendly for our guests that may not know what that means is weed.
That bud.
Marijuana.
Spoke that Christmas tree.
Yeah. Just in case.
But yeah, so like it was one dude. He was like, yo, I want an event for one of y'all events. And I sent him something, right? And then he goes, I sent him the form, like, right? The form situation.
Look at you, man. You so structured that you even have forms on deck.
We're
you
professional.
Because, yo, motherfuckers in my hood, these niggas don't do shit.
Just come through.
Tírate pa' acá, bro.
Yo, just be like, cause everybody else I know, yo, just cash at me $200 or something like that.
No, man. Shout out to the brothers out here doing things the right way.
Appreciate it. Send him the form, right? And then he goes, what you call it? He was like, wow, y'all want all of this information? Like, and I'm like, it's like, yo,
expected to show up?
I was like, you don't, like, he was like, can I just pay you? And I was like, nah, we got a process, bro. Like, I was like, because if something goes wrong, I need to hold somebody accountable. Yeah. Like, and I was like, this is like a real professional thing. And I was like, if you don't want to complete the form, I don't want your money.
It's a real professional thing. It's sad when we got to keep reminding motherfuckers that shit in the
yo, bro, right? Yeah. So then that happens, and then what you call it? He because he paid first, and then he wasn't like completing the form. Then he later completes the form, and then he was just saying he was saying all this other stuff. He was like, "Yo, like I don't even know, man, because I'm really uncomfortable with everything that y'all just was asking for." I said, honestly.
Just ask for your name.
I told him, I said, honestly, yo, I would like to give you your money back. Like I said, he was like, nah, I don't want my money back. I was like, I said, please let me give you your money back. I never begged somebody to give me that. I said, please let me give you your money.
What you think is the craziest question that people be like, I don't want to. Like, what's the craziest question on the phone that people like kind of flicker? I know it's like name, number,
address.
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 Address is usually the thing.
Nah.
Like, and it's the address thing that really just like bugs people, and like.
Do you think it's a stigma within our culture of trust? Like, is there a trust stigma that we wouldn't because your motherfuckers are pretty willy nilly to give out information to other institutions or other groups.
Real fast. Real fast.
And
I
when
ain't
it-
gonna hold you. I'd put a fake address.
Make it up.
Clearly, you gotta take your fucking photocopies of the ID.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
Not
So
that
I live
serious,
such
bro.
and such. That fucking say that's it.
Yeah, it's like,
Wow.
that's wild.
That's crazy.
like I said,
207 Park Avenue, New York, New York.
Yeah.
P.O. Box.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't got P.O. Box.
and that's like, yo, it's like that's really it, and just people, because the reason we had the address initially in the beginning was during the height of like the whole like vid situation. Remember when you were going to restaurants and venues wanted
Right.
like,
Everything.
yeah, they wanted addresses of
Oh
everybody.
yeah, just in case.
Right, right.
Exactly.
They gotta
So
reach
They can
out.
contact tracing and all
Contact
that
tracing.
shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Right,
that
right.
just was like kept in the form. Like it didn't really like need to be updated. And most people just was obliged to do it. So I was like, I don't really need to like take this off and whatnot. But then it makes me feel even more comfortable because it's like, yes, if you do something out of pocket, I want to know where to find you.
Word up.
like
So
it's just-
And that's why they don't want to give their address.
it's like I might do something out of pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know what I might do.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
And so what's so funny then, like, all right, dude he comes to the event, right? And we had normally I try to like max out like on 2 bud vendors. So like I forgot there was one person who already signed up in advance. So like he was a third one. So he was like disheartened. He was like, oh man, like I'm not gonna be able to sell like my stuff like because it's too much competition. And I got it, and I was like, yo, I'll work something out. My bad, like because I forgot about this other person. I was like, I'll comp you a free event, right? And I told him the
Look
next.
at you, man.
That's
Customer
what's up.
service is
That's
on
what's
point.
up.
And I was
Yeah.
like, I'll comp you a free event, and you'll be the only person there.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then the next,
Generous.
Yo.
and then the next event we had was it was our industry label event where we had over 300 people pop out.
Jeez.
Oh, he made a killing.
He didn't show up.
You didn't show up?
Yo, drop. Yeah. Do something.
What? That's a missed opportunity.
And it was a 420 friendly
fuck?
event type of shit, or it was just a
No,
regular.
no, he was able to sell his product. It was
Do
just
you
no
not
smoking
know
allowed.
industry
wow,
in
damn.
our hood that does not use motherfucking?
Yeah, word up, word up, word up.
Everybody.
Everybody.
He was,
Everybody.
But then you promote him like, yo, the bud man.
yeah, we could promote the bud. Like it was just no smoking in the venue, but like you could just go out. But it
But you
wasn't even.
promoted him like he's coming through. Yo, what? Damn.
I was waiting for like
Yo,
him
why
to
do we
sit
shoot
up.
ourselves in the foot?
Yo, he was good. He was good. Like he was.
Oh, he
good.
dropped the fucking ball
He
on
said
that.
it-
Wow.
So he didn't pop out, and what you call it? Like he was still complaining, and I was like, I
Coño.
really
About what?
I was like, yo, I gave you the IOU. He was like, nah, that wasn't good enough.
Yeah,
and this is
bro.
like when I'm
300 people was a good.
I'm on a flight.
Like I just brought 300 customers to your motherfucking
Word
door.
up, bro. All you had to do
free.
is break the bud, bro.
That's it.
All you gotta do is show the fuck up.
Wow.
Wow.
And all
That's
the other
crazy.
bud
Ni
vendors
regalado, bro. Se puede.
from the other event, they sold stuff. Like they sold stuff because they were like, and I always tell people like it's not my job to sell for you. Like my
Yeah.
job
Right,
is to
right.
bring people there and
Provide the
it's
space.
And that's a lot.
And I ain't gonna hold you. His
That's a
table
lot.
looked horrible. It was a whack presentation. Like, bro, the other vendors, they had some fire, like the way they just carried themselves and
display the
whatnot.
merchandise,
Exactly.
the care.
It's a
yeah.
huge part of it. That's
So
the work.
they had that joint, and what you call it? Like they had a great time. And I always do this thing where I spotlight the vendors. So I take a moment from the show. First, I ask the vendors, "Are you comfortable with speaking, or you want me to say something about your company?" So everybody was comfortable that night. Like when I went to him, I was like, "Yo, are you comfortable with like speaking?" He was. This is his response, and it was the greatest thing. We also had performances that night. He was like, "Yo, I'm nicer than any rapper that you got in there."
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
It's
Wait,
like
wait.
talking ain't nothing for me.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Yo, wait. Yo, let
Talking big.
let me take a wild shot in the dark of about my man's professionalism. And ask, where is he from?
I gotta look at the form.
Hopefully you got the right
That's
address.
a fake address.
Yo.
Sounds like a hybrid of Bronx.
Wow.
It's either Bronx or Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's a B borough.
Damn.
B-borough.
It's definitely a beat.
So how you went about it? Like,
was like-
I'm guessing he took the mic.
I said, all right, cool.
Take the mic.
I
You
just
told
laughed.
the
I was like,
Wow. Damn.
that just makes me laugh, right? So then I made sure he was last since he said that.
Yeah.
Like, so everybody else spoke. Then I give him the mic, and he goes, I got the same shit as everybody else.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
What the hell?
Oh, no.
And that was it.
Wow.
That was,
Yo, he was like, I got the same shit
Wow.
as everybody.
The creativity is just insane, bro. Like,
What an inspiring man.
exactly. Like, you finally got the mic. You the craziest rapper there is. You got the bud.
I'm nicer than anyone.
No. That is wild.
Yo, la gente sí habla
That's fucking,
mierda.
that's fucking wild, bro.
Is he coming? Is he
Holy
going to be at
shit.
this event next Friday?
no.
Motherfucker's been blacklisted.
Man. Yeah.
Yo.
He hit the nuclear button on that one.
up. You see how fast a person can fuck that package up, bro?
Yo.
Just not even thinking. Fucking ego. I could be the nicest motherfucker in this. Whoa.
He's talking about, I've been here for 10 years.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what I'm doing.
I thought you was in here selling bar, bro. Chill. What the fuck wrong with you?
My bad for making that assumption.
Jesus, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really
People shoot themselves in the foot.
It's wild because you remind me of the shit of the small circumstance. I had to be